Hello friends, good morning. This is RK from RK Share Market, and it's a short video on uh, currently the market is in a downtrend. Like we normally go for bottom fishing. So today my this short video is going to have a kind of in-depth analysis on this FMCG sector. So which stocks can you have it in your watch list, and which stocks you can plan for investment. So that is all about in this video, and it's a small disclaimer: this video is only for educational purpose. Share market investment involves huge financial risk, and consult your financial advisor before investment. Let us go to the charts. So this is how the Nifty chart is. So the drop which I have taken is from this Jan 20 high to the day's low, the current low, which is almost like a 40% drop in Nifty. So this is one of the main thing which you have to look at. And if you check on the other side, Nifty FMCG, how Nifty FMCG is performing. Nifty FMCG is performing pretty good compared to kind of Nifty. So I taken high of this level from this to this. So if you consider this one, the drop is somewhere closer to 28% drop. So Nifty has fallen by 40, whereas FMCG has dropped only by 28. So on a overall, FMCG is doing pretty good compared to Nifty. So that is what the take from these two charts. Let us have a detailed analysis on the stocks which are there in FMCG. So these are all the list of stocks. So these are all the highs which it made during this Jan to Feb 2020. So compared to this high, what is the current low, how much low it has made, and what is the percentage of drop. So you can see, like we have seen in the graph, like Nifty has fallen by 40, FMCG dropped by only 28%. And out of these 14 stocks, if you just see, out of these 14 stocks, which are all the stocks performed better compared to the FMCG or to the Nifty, and which are all the stocks which overperformed in the sense it has dropped very well compared to the FMCG or the Nifty index. So if you see the big giants like Jubilant or Britannia is also 37%, which you can consider. Jubilant, or even ITC is dropped by 45%. Godrej Consumer dropped by 45, Imami dropped by 59. So considering these drops, so these are all the top 4 stocks are performing comparatively good. So these are all resisting the market's downturn. On this list, Hindustan Unilever ranks the first one, followed by Dabur, followed by Colgate, and then Marico. So we will have a kind of detailed analysis on the chart of these 4 stocks. Let us go to the charts. So if you see the graph of the chart of Hindustan Unilever, so even in this downturn market, it is on a weekly trend. So even in this downturn market, it is almost at the kind of resisting. It is still in the kind of the upward swing. So it is just made a kind of higher low only. It has not dropped considerably. That is why Hindustan Unilever is topping our kind of the list. So this one you can add it into your kind of watch list, and whenever the stock is showing a kind of some bounce or something, definitely you can consider to add this into your portfolio. So on today's trend also, it has like a kind of good gain only. So stock is doing pretty good. And then coming to the next one is Colgate Palmolive, Colpal. Colgate Palmolive is the third one in the list, whereas here I just took it in the second based on the pricing. And you can see it is also it is in the uptrend. It is like a kind of triangle shaped, like it is like expanding triangle. So the range is getting bigger and bigger, and currently it is at the support level. You can take this as a support level, this 1050, or even maybe you can go up to this 1000 level as a support. So this is a kind of good entry point for Colpal. So that is why this is also in our list. You can see it has never broken this support zone, which it formed during this 2008 range or 2019 range. Currently it is trading at this 2019 range support. So this is how the trend is going for Colgate Palmolive. and next one will be Dabur is a kind of good pick with a kind of very reasonable pricing which anyone can go for a buying. So Dabur is also the in the kind of lower price range of the trend. So that is how it is performing. Like you can take a support of this 350 or 360 zone, and one can add this into your watch list. Next one is Marico. You can avoid, but it is doing considerably good because we have taken this high, not this high. So if you take this high, it is also a kind of poor performing stock compared to the other stocks. So I would say you can avoid Marico, but considering the value, you can add this one into your portfolio. So these four are the major stocks which you can plan, and I would suggest to have these three into your watch list: Hindustan Unilever, Dabur and Colpal, and have a kind of proper entry, and with a kind of stop loss also, considering the support zones which I have mentioned over there. You can have a kind of proper stops at this for these levels, and you can plan for a small quantity entry, and then you can probably like accumulate a couple of stocks when it is rising or getting closer to the support zones. So this is how the charts of FMCG sector is looking at. So the top 3 is a kind of very good investment for this current trend. So one who is interested to learn like this can subscribe for our TLP program, which is like a train like a pro and trade like a pro. So this is going to be like a 2 days technical workshop which anyone can look at. Do register on my mobile number and get more content and about the course details through my WhatsApp number or through my Telegram channel. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful trading session. Thank you.